disagree because as an agnostic and
we can disagree. We're still friends, right?
That's right, exactly. See, so here we are.
We have a saying in Arabic. It says that disagreement in opinion does not spoil the friendship.
There you go. So that's an interesting thing. So let's pursue this a little bit further for just a moment. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So for example, I personally regard depicting Muhammad as something that a person is engaging in an unloving act when they do things like this, because it's obviously intended to hurt somebody's feelings, right? On the other hand, as a non-Muslim and as an agnostic, and as a person who's very committed to Jeffersonian rights personally, I feel strongly that depictions are not fists, and as such, however, you can always turn the channel, you can always not look at the newspaper that it's depicted in, etc. And are there Muslims who don't share your view that well, let's put it this way. What do you think as a Muslim American, is Muslim American, by the way, a good phrase in your view? Or
right.
Is American Muslim, or does it matter?
It's the same thing. Same thing for me.
Okay. So as a Muslim American, how do you see yourself in relation to sort of the Jeffersonian Enlightenment tradition that is basically the basis for the American Constitution?
I'll tell you that as far as depicting of the Prophet, no matter how weak or how strong in your faith, as a Muslim,
yes,
they share the same opinion, because it's a clear rule about the depiction.
Yes.
So whether that person has a right from the freedom of speech or freedom of religion, right?
Yes.
Anybody has the right to do anything they want. But is this the right thing to do? Is the intention of that to hurt your fellow American Muslim, or to hurt your fellow American Christian, or to hurt fellow American Jewish? If that's the intention, then you can do whatever you want.
Right.
But it all goes to the intention. What is your intention?
Right.
In Islam, most of the things that we do is built on your intention. I intend to do this because I want to do education.
Yes.
Okay? But depicting him is going to create more harm than education. I wouldn't do it.
Yes.
The same thing with the Jewish faith or any other faith. If I know there is something that I will do that is going to hurt them, I will not do it. As a responsible citizen, American citizen, I wouldn't do it.
Now, let me ask you at another level this question.
Okay.
And let me see how you respond to this. Adults can hear things, and that means that even we live in a pluralistic society, which means that very few of us at any given time are going to agree on much. And as such, once we reach a certain age, when we're 18 years old, it seems that we can choose to hear things, we cannot choose to hear things, but as adults living in a plural community, we're going to be exposed in many instances to things in the community that we don't agree with, that offend us, and as adults, there's a certain expectation within the American Constitution that we can sort of just tolerate each other's relationship with each other and still live in the same community. Do you feel that by if for example somebody depicts Muhammad in an image, do you feel that maybe I'll put it this way, infantilizing Muslims in the United States to not toughen up a bit in terms of being able to tolerate certain parodies and humor that maybe they should do as Americans attempting to live in a plural society?
As I said earlier, you can write, you can draw whatever you want, but if that writing is going to hurt your fellow American citizen, Muslim, Jew, Christian, the responsible thing is not to do it.
Yes.
Okay? You can do something else to try to reach the same results.
Right.
But if you know exactly the specific action that you're taking is going to create animosity, the hate, the hurt of the feeling for a certain group, the responsible thing is not to do it. I would put my freedom of religion on the side, and I would try to tolerate him in a different way.
I understand. So from your vantage, you would tolerate it, but you wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't like it, and if I can do anything about it, I will.
Physically?
No.
No.
Not
but
physically,
perhaps
but
through the law.
Through the law, if I have the way to challenge it legally, I will do that.
Okay. I think we're going to try and get all of these kinds of questions out on the table. That's one of the ways that we're trying to talk.
We don't believe in violence. We have to respect the laws that is in every country that we are located. Violence will never solve the situation. Violence will create violence. And if you do things by violence, more violence will come. And that's why I don't believe in that.
Understood.
But there is certain legal ways that you can go through the system and try to fight it in a different way. And I think that's the option that I will take.
Understood. And
injunction.
Yes. Understood.